Well, I'm sorry about what happened with my video the other day, ladies and gents. The phone screwed up really badly. I could only play the video on the computer, so what you saw was a recording of a recording, and it was so dark and shitty you couldn't see none of the details or anything, so I'm redoing this one. We're at the North Woolwich, or the Woolwich Foot Tunnel, North Woolwich side. Basically that's where you get up into all the workings for the lift and up into the rotunda above there. These gates used to be open, but they don't really open them now. You go through just the lift in there. But yeah, because I wanted to show like the structure of this place, how it was built and everything. It was one of my main videos, plus it was partially an experiment as well. Let me check that. Partially an experiment as well, part of this time warp thing. A load of bollocks, obviously, but I like to. I've got an inquiring mind. But yeah, this obviously, after being in the Belsize Park Air Raid shelter, this one is the shaft for it is bigger and more grander, obviously, because they had more time and they weren't in such a panic to build it. But this is built exactly the same. The railway people built these kind of things, and miners and whatnot. I couldn't find a great deal on the actual construction of the tunnel the other day. Someone's kindly sent me some information. The tunnel was built between 1909 and 1912 and was dug by hand. So, paraffin lamps, oil lamps, digging by hand, using a tunnelling shield, a great head shield, so that would have been grim. They would have sunk these shafts down at either side of the water, and then dug and then met in the middle, or got from one end to the other. Usually they tried to meet in the middle of tunnels. You can see all the structure, like the stairwell and everything. This is where I'm the stairwell on the north side. Yeah, I mean, considering this was all built by hand 110 years ago, they did a pretty good job on it. See, like access panels, a lot of services and stuff runs under there. Now this is the lift shaft. When this was first opened in the very early days, it didn't have a lift, just had stairs. But very quickly they got lifts. It's been restored, a lot of this tunnel, but even to this day they can't stop all the leaking. All tunnels leak to a degree. This one, I've been told, has been fitted to something called a leaky feeder, which deals with the leaking problems. This might bore the shit out of some people, but I just love the way these old places were built. And my main video on this the other day just completely screwed up, so doing it again. We are now coming to the base of the North Woolwich shaft on the North Woolwich side. They would have sunk down this and then started digging out from there. They did start on this side as well, I've been told. These are all the old York stone original paving slabs. When I was a kid, the lifts had iron grid things like you saw on the public toilets. Yeah, it's been done up a lot in there. Look. Away from all that business. Yeah, this is down the tunnel. We're on the North Woolwich side now, so there's a lot of new stuff been put in, emergency buttons and stuff. And this big gap along the bottom of the wall, that wasn't there before. That's part of the leaky feeder filter thing. Let's see, that's new. Oh, they tried to keep it as original as they could. When a lot of people come down here, they go, well, what like restoring did they do? Because they kept the structure of it looking as original as they can for a reason. You can't please everyone, but they did do a lot of restoration on this one. No smoking. I'm not smoking, I'm being good. Only takes about 8 minutes to walk through this anyway, so I'm quite sure I'll survive for that long without a smoke. Try and keep the phone as steady as I can. I'll stop every now and then because see it slopes down in the middle. Part of the old original vent system. They had iron grills on them when I was a kid. It's always cool and cold down here, and it was nice in the winter time. Summertime, sorry. God. Basically, this is just a redo of the video I did the other day. It annoys me like when things don't go right with technology, and I don't like being beaten, so I'm doing it again. There was more lights on in here the other day, some of them are out now. New drainage. There's a bike I can hear coming. Oh, it's a skateboard, thank God for that. Someone on a skateboard just made the whole tunnel rumble, and I didn't see him first, so I thought, shit, what's happening? It'd be pointless running anyway if anything happened. It's still leaking, isn't it? But it leaks into this gap now, and that gets rid of it. When I was a kid, you used to have lots of wet on the floor. Well, you don't have that. They've run a shitload of services under here as well when they did the repairs. And the workmen that worked on this said they could be down here for hours. It was this weird time warp thing I keep going on about. They said they could be down here for hours, come back up, and only 15 or 10 minutes had passed. So, I must admit, this has been through this one quite a lot when I was a kid, and a few times over the last couple of weeks, and I've not stumbled across any time warp. Maybe it only happens when you start interfering with the structure of the tunnel. They say that about hauntings, don't they? That redecorating or renovating a place can kick them off. I don't know. I'm scared. We'll go up in the lift on the other side, which is what I did the other day. You've seen the video anyway, but a video of a video on a computer, and the quality was appalling. So I'm redoing that one again. Tech was not on my side the other day, so what I wanted to do a lot of the other day, which was mostly pictures and scouting things out. I scouted the things out, but the pictures I wasn't able to do. So yeah, but you can see that goes into like a vent hole thing, that a shaft type thing that goes down in there, which is obviously drainage. But that's original from the old days. Checking something. Yeah. So let's check my pockets, because you've got so many pickpockets in London now. Well, most of my pockets are zip up and button up anyway and whatnot, so I don't lose anything or have anyone fucking nick from my pockets. Whew. Took my hat off. It's surprisingly mild down here. Most tunnels are though, once you get below a certain level, the temperature's regular. Put you back down, someone's coming along. We're approaching the South Woolwich side now. A lot of people watching this will think, oh, how boring, just like a tunnel. But when this was built in its day, and considering it was done by hand, it was a pretty good, amazing engineering feat in its day, because this and the Greenwich Tunnel were really the only two proper functional pedestrian tunnels that ran under the Thames. And we are on the South Woolwich side. I'll show you that lot. And then I go up in the lift. This side was badly damaged in the war, so a lot of restructuring. What we walked down on the north side is just this on the south side. Let's up a bit. Sorry. Put you down at the floor at the minute, so I don't want to film people without their consent. It's not fair, is it? Yeah. That's it, shows you. Sunk down on the other side, work their way out. We shall go up in the lift now. This is a service cupboard, and I'll tell you what, it's always been really, really secure. I'd love to know what's in there. Obviously something to do with the lifts or drainage for this tunnel. When we get out of here, it'll be a little whistle stop tour type thing. And so look, you can see up in the lift shaft up that way. Lift's coming down now. And I'll point you down because the lift door opens and there's someone inside, and there are people inside. We are in Thames. The lifts used to have the wire cage doors on it, and each lift had an attendant. Ernie was a West Indian fellow who lived in worked in the one at the other end. The fellow that worked on this side was English. He was called something like Bert or Frank or Bill, and he was really shitting miserable. And I mean miserable as hell. You'll see from my North Woolwich posts I've done in South Woolwich, this, where we're coming out onto now, is unrecognisable from when, of the photos I put on of it, because it was bombed to hell like hell in the war. So that you can see through there up into the rotunda thing. It goes up into that rotunda. It's pretty secure. Yeah. But yeah, just come out here, and these are like some really nice views and stuff I wanted to show you the other day. I wasn't able to. 24. Ben Wollicott Ferry. It's nice and clear now again. See, it really annoyed me because I wanted to show you all this nice view and stuff. I'll be coming back this way, so I'll probably, if it's nice and dusky again, I'll do a bit more of a view on it. But yeah, because I need to get somewhere in a minute to do a piece, and it closes at 4. But this is the south side rotunda. This is the only building that survived the war, basically. So yeah, very rebuilt up here. This is the waterfront leisure centre. That's better. You couldn't see none of this in that refilm of a film bloody thing I did the other day, and it really paid me off. So this is the only original structure from that time here now. And I'm going to get you to 16 minutes and end you there. And I'm off. And I'm off. Right, well, you take care everyone. And I'll see you all soon, I doubt not. Take care everyone. Bye.